What should have been a shining moment for Matt Fitzpatrick somehow turned into another example of U.S. golf fans trying to make it all about themselves. And before I go any further, let me be clear. I know not all fans from the U.S. are like this. I was going to say it's just a few bad apples, but with more and more stories like this coming out, it's starting to feel like it's more than just a few. But still, I know it's not all U.S. fans. Now, this week gave us exactly what real golf fans should want: great golf, high drama, and an incredible finish between world number one Scottie Scheffler and Matt Fitzpatrick. The two ended up going to a playoff to decide the winner. But before that happened, there was one moment that got uneducated golfers all riled up. On the 15th hole, Fitzpatrick found himself in trouble. His drive left him with a terrible angle into the green, and he had a decision to make: try a risky shot around the trees, or play it safe and lay up. He took just under 4 minutes to make the call and hit the shot, and yes, that is undeniably slow. But context matters here. This was a huge moment, with massive stakes. He wasn't holding up any groups behind him, and it wasn't like he had been doing this all day. In that situation, it should have been a complete non-issue. Instead, a bunch of uneducated weekend warrior hackers sprinted to their keyboards and instantly started screaming about slow play. And yes, Fitzpatrick didn't even hit a perfect layup. He ended up missing the fairway. But that just goes to show you even the best golfers in the world can overthink a shot, second-guess themselves, and fall victim to poor mental judgment. And it makes watching professional golf all that much more intriguing. The moment could have been viewed for what it really was: a fascinating turning point in the tournament. But instead, some fans used it as an excuse to start pushing for a shot clock in golf. Think about how ridiculous that is. Fitzpatrick hit 266 shots this week, but because he took an extra 198 seconds on the 69th hole of a signature event while leading that event to talk through his options with his caddy, suddenly people want to jump down his throat and rewrite the rules of golf that have existed for hundreds of years. The people complaining are only exposing how little they understand about golf, especially how difficult the game becomes when you're stuck with an awkward distance and a decision that can define your round, or in this case, a tournament. And honestly, those same people are probably the ones who are yelling vulgarities at Fitzpatrick and chanting USA, USA all day. Even if you want to debate whether that kind of thing belongs at the Ryder Cup, it absolutely does not belong at a prestigious place like Harbour during a signature PGA Tour event. Cheer for your guy, for sure, but leave the geopolitics at the door. That's one of the best things about sport. None of that is supposed to matter. All that matters is who's the best on that day. And thankfully, Matt Fitzpatrick went on to win the tournament in a playoff, and he did with an incredible 4-iron shot that sent the unruly fans home with their tails between their legs. And in classic Fitzpatrick fashion, he handled it like a gentleman. He downplayed the whole experience, saying he blocked out the negativity and actually used it as motivation to play even better. Do you agree with how the fans acted this week? Let me know in the comments.